Yeah, we recorded. That's the thing. Episode 0.32. It's the 28th. I know this because I think Magic the Gathering preview cards begin today. My name's Kevin.
I'm no one.
Yeah. Drew is being a good boyfriend to his girlfriend, which I applaud. That's why he is not here on today's podcast. Which
Always a solid reason.
Yeah, he's trying to be all mature and adult. We're gonna show him by talking about cartoons and video games, the most important things in life.
Too important.
Yeah, exactly. We had some big news on the cartoon front. I mean, if you like, I don't know. I'm just saying. Number one, Courage the Cowardly Dog meets Scooby-Doo.
So I know you're excited about this.
Yeah. Well, okay. So this is okay. Yeah, no. Go on.
But I am the least excited about this as possible.
So for me, I'm looking at this as a man dying of thirst in the desert, and I'm like, I will take any courage. Like, will this Scooby-Doo crossover movie be as good as even the worst episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog? No.
No.
Will it be as good as Scooby-Doo in The Witch's Ghost or Scooby-Doo in Zombie Island? No.
Probably.
But if it's watchable, that's a success. That's my low bar. Also, it's kind of baffling that it took this long for Scooby-Doo to go with other like Cartoon Network / Hanna-Barbera properties. Cause
the newer ones at least.
Yeah, or even some of the old, like there was the old episode of Johnny Bravo where Johnny Bravo met the Scooby Gang,
yeah.
and that episode was gold. And it's like, why don't you just go, okay, here's like, I mean, Scooby-Doo's crossed over with like everything. Why don't you have like, okay, here's your episode where it's Dexter's Lab and the Scooby Gang, and here's like Ed, and Eddie and the like, just go down the thing. You have Billy and Mandy.
What was it? It was Billy and Mandy actually had one, which was the Codename Kids Next Door crossover.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll go back further. There's one that was they unfroze Fred Flintstone.
Oh, that Yabba Dabba?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so Billy and Mandy did that. Like, Billy and Mandy gave 0 Fs, and they were in there. They would do it. Like Foster's. I mean, they're like, it's one of those things where it feels, because I'm pretty sure Cartoon Network and Hanna-Barbera are under like the same banner. So why did they go out to like the WWE and crap? It's like, you know, you could just...
Why the just WWE movies?
Yeah, like several. But it's just, there's a lot. There's
like, I'm thinking there's like back in early 2000s,
yeah.
they were just killing on Cartoon Network.
Oh,
all the shows were good.
I would say Cartoon Network's quality of show, even now, is like good. It's just now we're starting to get to like there's like HBO Max desperately needs its stuff, so they're just putting it all in there now. Like I think season 3 of Infinity Train was on there.
Yeah, it was HBO Max exclusive.
Yeah, which is like, and I call it those cartoons, and they're still like, I think my problem with U.S. cartoons, if we want to get on down with it, is because I don't have cable, I'm not having the TV on while I'm playing a video game. So my consumption of cartoons has just gone down to nothing. Because if I'm going to watch a cartoon, I'm going to watch... It has to be like... It's got to be like a good anime. And as much as I like stuff like Infinity Train, or I'm really interested in Amphibia, really interested in that, but it's not on anything I have, and I think that's a Disney, so it's like, uh-oh.
I know, because it's that, and there's one more that someone told me was really good.
Oh, it's the Owl. It's like the Owl House or something. I also thought Big City Greens was okay.
Yeah, I keep hearing good things about it.
Yeah, it's a fine show.
I'm not going to sit down and watch it.
No, I think therein lies the problem. Like, I'm not going to make time out of my not busy day to watch it, but it's fine. Would you make time out of your day to watch Jellystone, aka HBO's Hanna-Barbera Chowder?
Yeah. You mean Hanna-Barbera Flapjack?
Yeah.
Really interchangeable with those two.
Well, I mean, like, I think did C.H. Greenblatt work on Flapjack? I want to say he did. I know he went on Billy and Mandy. I don't know. My cartoon lore. I know, like, a lot of those people worked on, like, Codename Kids Next Door. And then, like, Kids Next Door spawned, like, a bunch of stuff from it. But, I mean, it looks good. Like, it looks like Chowder. And I liked Chowder. Like, I'm expecting just, like, a weird town full of the Hanna-Barbera crew. Which is, you know, I'm down. I liked the Looney Tunes show.
Yeah, it feels like a little mix of like all the good things from like the last decade of current animation put together.
Yeah, like there's some good jokes in there. I liked it when Yogi Bear threw up the suit and tried to get on it, and it just fell in front of him. like nothing. It's like, good job there. I hope they have an episode where Yo Yogi shows up.
Oh,
like or the other like a pup named Scooby Doo. Like the rejects. 'Cause they already have like Captain Caveman and Jabberjaws in there. You know, Speed Buggy's lurking. Speed Buggy's there.
no, it's only good if it's that specific character and none of their associated characters with their show show up every time.
What? Okay, so what are the odds that we're gonna get? Because they showed Johnny Quest in there. What are the odds that we get Space Ghost or C-Lab?
Why?
Like,
okay, I say it's a yes for Space Ghost.
Space Ghost.
It's a probably not for C-Lab.
Like, I can see Space Ghost showing up, and Space Ghost will be the Space Ghost Coast to Coast version of Space Ghost, just in there.
Well, maybe a little more turned down.
Well, I would say kid friendly, or Cartoon Planet era Space Ghost, where he was on like kind of the Toonami range, where it was like Moltar and stuff. Not the Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh please, let Brack show up.
Brack would make far. I agree. I think Brack would fit in with that style of show flawlessly.
I don't think Harvey Birdman will show up.
No. Like,
or I guess maybe just plain Birdman.
Birdman might show up. I mean, they could put Harvey Birdman if they have need a lawyer. Well, no, because then the hippopotamus guy's in that show. I don't know what the hippopotamus is actually called, but he's in that show. So, and he's not. Hey, did you get that thing I sent you? So I'm not. I don't know about that.
Yeah, C-Lab might as well not exist except for everyone who grew up in the 90s.
Yeah, like C Lab is such a nothing that's why they're allowed to make C Lab 2021. I watch the Bizarro episode fairly frequently.
And anyone listening, now is the time to watch C-Lab 2021.
Oh yeah, you should do it. It's very current.
Now, does it hold up? No, it doesn't. But
I
yeah,
I think some parts of it hold up.
some parts of
It's not as like it's not as always funny. And I think there's some episodes I don't like as much, but there's a few bits in there I think are genius.
it's mainly because you're not catching it at 3 a.m.
Yeah. I still think anything with Captain Murphy is very funny. I think Captain Murphy is very funny.
It was so good that Archer made a callback to it
Yeah.
that no one.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, did Archer ever make any callbacks to Frisky Dingo?
Yes.
Good. Like does... Oh, God. I can't remember the guy's name.
So the old black guy in Frisky Dingo is a recurring character.
Okay. Yeah, because Archer is a show that, like, I was in and then I fell off of. It was just one of those where, like, I was watching it and then the time the like it just didn't come on, and it wasn't one of those shows where, like, it just grabbed me to that extent.
Oh no, like I fell off for years, and then I think like during quarantine, like I haven't caught up with this. Might as well do it.
Yeah. I'm kind of that way about, like, Bob's Burgers too. Because I like Bob's Burgers. I've watched like a season or two of it, but it's just not... It doesn't have that draw to it that a show like...
I'll like turn on in the background if I'm doing something else.
Yeah, it's kind of like... I think the closest thing I would say is King of the Hill, where I enjoy King of the Hill a lot. But King of the Hill is not a show that I'm going to, like, sit down and, like, give my undivided attention to so I can soak in all of it. But...
So I do have a story with that.
All right.
Where I've just recently gone back and watched the entirety of King of the Hill.
Yeah.
And there's been about 8 or 9 instances where I just walk out of the room for like 2 or 3 hours and then come back and keep watching it.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's like...
And I don't try to go back to the episodes I missed because I'm just like, oh, well.
Well, it's King of the Hill is never like a hilarious show. Like, I don't think there's been a moment in any of King of the Hill that's made me like bowl over laughing. Like stuff that's happened even in... There's been like a couple like Always Sunnies, or even I'll go there, Rick and Morty, or like classic some South Park episodes, or just like some class that maybe like lose it. Like, I've never lost it during King of the Hill, but I've always enjoyed my time with King of the Hill. It's like okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice kind of show. And there are moments that have stuck with me in King of the Hill. There's a lot of Muppet moments. I still think of Tartuk the Wonder Pup, when it was like Bobby was being taught how to do comedy by like that college community acting coach.
The clown, it was like a college class for clowns.
Yeah.
It was like postmodern clown.
Yeah, and he's like, "Behold a farce, for I am doing Tartuk the Wonder Pup. Yip, yip, I say, And yet am I a lad? Or so, it's like crap like that. I'm always like, oh man.
You see, I am a boy, but I act like a dog. Aren't I quaint?
Yeah, it's like, and then Hank just gives him the whoopee cushion and he just makes fart noises. And it's like, there he goes.
Okay, like those kids in that auditorium will destroy you, child.
That's
Do
right,
not do
they
that.
should. They are justified in doing their Mortal Kombat fatality upon you. I remember that's a clean burn in hell, I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah,
It's just, like, to me, King of the Hill is a lot of small moments. It's a lot of just small moments.
yeah. That's just all it is.
Yeah. It's America's slice of life show. It's our comfy slice of life anime, but instead of with cute anime girls, it's with middle-aged white guys in Texas. But it's the same thing.
Watching Hank deal with Bobby, Bill do something stupid, or Dell do something insane, and
Yep.
boom, how
Boomhauer always in the background getting with the ladies. I really like the Boomhauer method. I feel like that episode is very important to
yeah.
teens. Or it's like, how do you get so many ladies, Boomhauer? And he goes, here, I'll show you. He just asked like every single lady, and like one gave him his number. He's like, yep, that's how you do it.
Hey, listen, 100 no's and a yes, still a yes.
Yep, still is, man. Man, you got get him to get all yes, man. It's just good. It's good. Other than that, I caught up on Thunderbolt Fantasy. I'll wait for Drew to get back, and then for the show to be over before the big Thunderbolt Fantasy spoiler.
Okay, you might have had the same idea as me, which is just do an anime catch up this week.
Yeah. Oh, like Thunderbolt was this week, and then I'm either going to Odd Taxi or Spider Anime. Probably Odd Taxi.
So do Odd Taxi.
Yeah, no, Odd Taxi's like legitimately was great. It was one where like I watched like the first two, three. I got to the episode. Like I think I'm on episode 3 or 4. It's the one I know from the clip where Odd Taxi man Walrus is in the park with Alpaca. That is the episode I am on.
Yeah. Then was it Alpaca Wera?
Yeah, Alpaca Wera. Like I haven't seen that, but I saw the clip of her doing it. And like the GIF, not even the clip, the no context GIF. I'm like, oh, this show's good.
I was about to tell you, hold that thought into your head for the entirety of watching that show, because it's going to come back in a big way.
Man, so my favorite part of all I've seen, and this is why like Odd Taxi is great, minor spoilers. It's like episode 1, we have like the loser hippo kid who's trying to trend on Twitter and just failing miserably. And my favorite little thing, and this is like the quality, is in episode 2, we have like the comedians, and one of them was like trying to find YouTube videos to make fun of, and they're like, look at this idiot kid trying to sing a song, and it's that same hippo kid with like an acoustic guitar on like his YouTube channel trying to play, and it like there's 0 views on it. I'm like, oh, that hits hard. Oh, that show. I need to get up. I need to get back in on it.
And Hippo Kid has a great part.
Oh man, it's just Odd Taxi. Odd Taxi is like I need to get back in the taxi.
Episode 3 has my favorite moment, in which 2 characters are having a conversation with each other, like sitting a couple seats apart, only for one character to pull out his earphone and be like, well, that was a good call.
Oh man! Oh, there's so many moments like that in that show. That's like like it was that one where like the janitor monkey dude was on like his Tinder, and then he goes to like his income, and then he adds like a couple more zeros on it. And you're like, oh, it's so real. Like it's not that I would do that, but like you could see that the person, it's like, okay, I'm doing it. Man, yeah, Odd Taxi. Odd Taxi's the one I need to get back in. Is there a new season of anime coming up? What anime season are we on?
Well, we're just getting to summer, so
So we're at like summer 2021.
yeah, technically.
All right, I'm just paying attention because I don't know how anime works. I'm just seeing if there's anything I see here, anything that like strikes my fancy. Okay, it looks good because there's like nothing here.
So I do have two that I recently started watching, which is Records of Ragnarok.
Okay.
That's new on Netflix, and it's gods versus humans
All
in a
right.
death match. So like the first match is Lubu versus Thor,
That's pretty good.
and the second match is Adam versus Zeus. And I'm really excited because the fourth match is Jack the Reaper versus Hercules.
Oh man. Never mind. There's some wild shit coming out. Okay, so there's that terrible that awful Resident Evil CG cartoon or show or whatever's coming out, which I'm gonna have to watch
Yeah.
because
Uh, Godzilla Singular Point.
yeah, how is that? I've been seeing stuff about it.
I have no clue. I haven't even touched that.
Like I saw a little bit about that. It looks like from what I've seen, and I haven't actually watched it, but it seems like a high concept Godzilla, where like the Godzillas are yokais or almost instead of being like monsters, but also still monsters. It's that kind of like it's weird. Like I'm not sure. It just kind of looks like okay, but like fuck all that. In summer, we got Getter Robo Arc coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Plot synopsis. Taking several place years after Getter Robo Go. Earth is now a post-apocalyptic world. Hayato, now an aging scientist, has completed Professor Satomi's masterpiece, Getter Robo Arc. Piloting it are Ryomo's son, Takuma, the human dinosaur Kemui, and the younger brother of Tail, Baku. Alongside the reformed dinosaur empire, they fight the insectoid Andromeda Flow country, attacking from across time and space.
There is not a single word in that I did not love.
Yeah, basically, like everything there is like, oh man, that's so cool.
That is the most getter shit ever.
Oh, dude, look at this picture. Look at this picture. Look at the image. It's letting you know what you're in for. Like you got old Hayato with twin submachine guns just shooting. Yeah, just akimbo. You got everyone making angry yelling faces. Oh, it looks so good. One of the mans is half dinosaur. It's great.
Sadly, he's half dinosaur, but you still see he has like a human face.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, like he's the dinosaur. I mean, it's the dinosaur empire. So he's probably like do you think his dad or the mom was the dinosaur?
Oh, come on, the mom's the dinosaur.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. I could see it. We have entered a brave new era. I mean, I don't know. You gotta make peace.
No,
yeah,
Uh,
that shit looks amazing.
I might start rewatching My Hero Academia because they're doing the most interesting thing ever, which is, man, fuck the heroes. Let's see what the villains are doing for like 10 chapters.
My relationship with My Hero is some of the spoilers that have happened in My Hero. I am very interested in what's going to happen in My Hero Academia because, like, I mean, how into it are you? Just like the anime, or have you seen any like the manga scans or anything?
So I started with the anime, and then I just read the manga, and then I haven't touched the anime in like the last 3 years.
Yeah, I got to the point where the anime was behind where I was in the manga, so like I didn't read it. Like I read the part where Deku did the thing where like he had the girl on back. I saw that part.
Yeah.
Like I read that, and then like I didn't. That kind of dropped it because like with a lot of shonen anime, I'll watch the anime and they'll go, oh shit, and then I'll just read all the manga until it's current, and then something else replaces it.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And then eventually the anime catches up to where I dropped. I'm like, oh, let's go see what's going on there. Let's see what all Deku and crew are going on about. And all I know is some shit gets wild. And something cool happens.
Like a lot of bullshit happens after this.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh.
Pick up the show. Same thing with.
Yeah, like jujitsu or jujutsu.
Yeah, until they get to the tournament arc, and you're like, yeah, jump in. That's when it's good. Right when they're doing the tournament.
Yeah,
Let's see what else.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm kind of feeling more anime again. I get in the anime mood. That's where I'm at. I still gotta catch up on Castlevania. Like that's also one of my things like on my list. I gotta watch that. I didn't watch season 3, so I gotta watch season 3 and then season 4. Because I saw a little bit of death in season 4. I'm like, oh, I gotta watch season 3 because I can't just skip straight to death.
There's some moments in season 3 that are great.
Yeah. The only thing I've seen of season 3 is Alucard sitting at the table going, I'm so horribly bored. Like eating his dinner. He's like, oh god, it's been like a week of watching Dracula's Castle and I'd have nothing to do.
So I'll give you a slight hint at what happens to some characters.
Yeah.
At one point, there's a threesome.
I know that he does some dudes. It's like, good on you, Alucard.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I looked at Alucard. If you look at Alucard, and if someone says, "Hey, would you think this character, is gay or bisexual?" I'd be like, "Yeah." What's your point?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen how manicured and pretty he is?
No, that's when you look at it and like, what? You were questioning that?
Yeah. Like I always assumed that was standard. I mean, I assume that when like in Cast and Symphony of the Night, when like the succubus comes out and her wiles just don't work on him at all, he just kills her.
I'm just really upset because it ends on the JoJo note of, well, it looks like it's up to the next.
Yeah.
The next.
Did they say they're skipping to Richter and Rondo of Blood?
They have not said other than they're going to go to the next generation.
Okay. Because I saw there's like some tweet and people thought it was going to be Simon Belmont. But then I saw like there was like a correction and they're going with Richter. Because Richter would make sense if you want to have Alucard and then you want to go into Symphony of the Night. But Simon Belmont would be cool.
Man. Honestly, I think both of those are great, but I'm just waiting until I get Julius.
Julius?
From the Vampire War of '99.
Well, that's what we gotta, like, to me, You like I want to see Castlevania Symphony of the Night because that's my favorite. And then since Konami is basically dead, let the Castlevania anime people give us what's 1999. They could do it.
Yeah.
Come on, Netflix, do good instead of don't do bad like Netflix. So we can talk about Netflix looking at M Night Shyamalan and going, step aside, step aside. You heard about that, right?
Oh no, what?
Oh, you didn't hear? Oh, okay. So you know, like Netflix, they're making some shows, right?
Wait, are, are you thinking about? Are you talking about what I think you're talking about?
I'm talking about the casting call of a character. His name's called. He's your typical your lead character, male, East Asian, Southeast Asian heritage, 12-year-old
Yeah, might be
girl.
bald.
What?
Sort of bald.
Yeah, he's a little bald. He's nimble, energetic, and quick in the schoolyard. He.
My,
Did you see that at all?
I had no clue about that.
Oh God!
Oh,
Like, fuck. Like to me, at least okay. So here's how bad we're talking about Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender live action, whatever they're doing, and like they are reboot the Guardian coding Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is like, holy shit. At least M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar, even as bad and messed up as it was, it took place in like the Avatar world. You know? Like, I'll give it that. I will give it that. It was like somewhat. It's just not like everyone's at like a high school and now we're getting superpowers. And Zuko is like his overbearing military man father. What are you doing? And I think the greatest shame of this is that if these characters were not specifically Aang, Katara, Zuko, and whatever, like you just wanted to have, like, okay, we last left off Avatar world in like the 1920s. What about modern day and bending is gone?
yes.
Like and now you can show like a new kid who's been like doing like with his grandpa or something, and he's been selected to be the Avatar in like modern fucking day. And it's not Aang, it's not the care, it's just something like that. I would honestly be like, okay, I'm still trepidatious, but at least it's not, it doesn't ruin the old thing, and you're not comparing it directly.
Yes, that actually would be amazing. So I actually looked on there, and the original creators were part of like making the live action show, and then they just left,
I mean, that
which
sounds,
is the same thing with the with the M Night Shyamalan movie.
yeah.
That's not good.
Like,
Nintendo has, I'm sorry, Nickelodeon has like their golden franchise that just keep plugging it up
I don't,
over and over.
it's just like, you could, what, it's so baffling.
Here's the thing, like the showrunner, the guys that actually made it, like, yeah, no, we'd love to do more stuff with it, but Nickelodeon's like, we're not going to give it to just anybody. We know you made the show and are a part of its success, but we don't think we're just going to hand you a movie.
I feel like even into that justification of like, yeah, it's too expensive, yeah, whatever. But it's like, what kind of focus group or whatever looks at this and goes, yeah, this is what I want.
Give me some.
Like the blandest version of this. Like, I just,
It's so bad.
I just,
It's, as long as it's better than M. Night Shyamalan, I don't care.
watch
It can
them
be
get
better.
like M. Night Shyamalan to direct it. Just,
It's
get in
the
all of
same
it.
movie.
It wasn't enough for him to do Avatar once. This is his attempt to.
Well, thank good because he's actually too busy making his new movie.
What's his new movie?
It's called Old.
Oh yeah, is that like the old people beach?
Yeah.
Man, I don't need a movie to tell me about old.
No. Which, whatever. Who cares? Just M. Night Shyamalan making more. We can ignore it.
It'd be like M. Night Shyamalan makes a movie called Bald. It's just a time lapse of like my hair slowly going up. I just slowly going up, and it's like and then the twist is that it starts coming down. You're like, what?
You became this because you're bald on the inside. You go, huh?
Oh no, I hate that. I hate the idea of being bald on the inside, but also being hairy on the inside. Like you open up my brain or whatever, it's just hair. It's like that's where they went. You thought it was going down to like your face? No, it came on the inside. It's insulating your brain.
I think we do need to talk about some good stuff that Netflix is doing.
What's that?
Which is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah, that one looks good. It looks really good.
It looks fun, which is what we need.
I think I'll agree. I think it might have been Paige that said it, but like using "I need a hero" in your trailer is cheating.
Yeah.
Isn't Netflix also doing like the gay spy cartoon?
I think so.
And it's like it doesn't look very good. It looks like you made a bad spy cartoon, like you made Bad Archer, and then you just made everyone gay to try to be like, eh.
This is what you guys wanted, right?
Yeah, you like it, right? You let the guy talk about his butthole puckering. That's what the gays do, right? It's like, okay. I don't know.
But there's one thing to sign up for. Speaking of Netflix and paid.
Oh.
Transformers: Mark of the Beast.
Yeah, Beast Wars is back. Oh man. Watsy or Hasbro, you doing it correct. You bringing us in, throwing in the best Transformers back in there. And they look good too.
Here's the thing: they look good, but my mind's too used to them looking bad, so it's hard for me to get past.
That is true. Like I understand.
They need to be more glossy and look like crap.
There needs to be that jank. I think it was weird. It was interesting because I went into like Transformers lore, and it was neat to learn that like the Maximals and Predacons were like second class citizens on Cybertron, and they were kind of like everyone looks down on them. So there's like a inferiority complex or something like that in one of the comics. That's why like Beast Wars Megatron changed his name to Megatron to sound like more intimidating. And then he stole a ship, and then his crazy scheme found all the G1 Transformers, and he almost did it.
And he did a little crazy and went through a time portal.
Yeah. It almost makes the retcon of Beast Machines cool if like Megatron was such like a terrible like villain and kind of shat on by all the other Decepticons, and then he eventually came back to Cybertron and conquered it. Like, I mean, that's almost makes Beast Machines somewhat okay. It doesn't.
Here's the thing: are they going to use the same reason in the TV show why they have to stay in animal form all the time?
I don't know. Like, I liked that because it always made like you had the robots in disguise, so they tried not to shock people, and then you had like the War for Cybertron Transformers where they were just it was just faster to fly around as a jet. It was just more efficient. But Beast Wars always made sense because it's like, nah, there's so much energon that this is the only way.
It's so raw and powerful, we can't stay in our robot form for too long. So we have to transform, even though we're still robots.
Yeah, don't think about too much.
Don't think about it. Don't think that they made synthetic animal meat to guard their robot. They had to terminate them to it.
Yeah, they had to Terminator it. That's how it works. What I liked about that from just a narrative is that it added like time limits. So like your battles had to be like couldn't just go on forever. There was like, oh crap, we're like locking up, we gotta bail. I would have preferred in my headcanon Transformers Beast Wars reboot would be like the ammo would be limited. Because like they don't have enough to mass produced ammo. So if you were a robot with like an eye laser or something, you are now top tier. So like that's why Megatron's scary. It's because his Tyrannosaurus head shoots a laser. That's kind of like connected to his energy, which means like Optimus Prime's missile's gonna run out. If that laser ain't.
So are they going to say it though?
They should.
Are they going to scream out? Megatron terrorized.
They should. They should do every single like catchphrase. Like I want like that thing to be like every character just goes their catchphrase. So you have Optimus Prime will go like, "That's just Prime," and then Megatron goes, "Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes."
Waspinator terrorized.
Waspinator. Oh man, Waspinator's gonna come back.
But he better come back.
I love him. Yes, I love Waspinator.
Waspinator.
Yes, man.
Oh my gosh, who is the pterodactyl? I can.
Pterosaur.
Pterosaur.
You got. I want an Inferno coming back. The ant that kept calling Megatron his queen.
Black Widow.
Oh yeah, Black Arachnia. She's so hot.
Yeah. Silverbolt.
Yes, I agree. Just all the cast. They're all back. All of them. I mean, we already see Tigertron. He's there.
Who's crap? I'm trying to remember. Who was the Scorpion Snake guy with the Texas accent?
Quick Strike, I think.
That's right.
He's like, Quick Strike, terrorize. That sounds like good.
Yeehaw! I don't know what this accent is, but I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. He's. Yeah.
We need to keep those primals out. We gotta build us a wall.
Yeah, get them Maximals out. We are Predacons, which means we are either bugs or we are dinosaurs. Even though, like, dinosaurs technically warm-blooded, so I guess, I don't know, maybe Megatron's gonna have feathers?
Listen, it just might be my schooling, but I don't trust them animals. They usually steal and do crimes. I'd like them out of my neighborhood.
Them? I believe that it is a hoax that Megatron transforms into a T-Rex when the Bible says that there is no mention of Tyrannosauruses. That is clearly a hoax.
No, it's as you see, there are dinosaurs and regular animals around, so this shows you that the Earth is only 2,000 years old.
Exactly, we are 2,000 years in the past.
I.e., the Bible's true.
Listen, we are post-flood. Somewhere out there, there's Noah. He's out there.
Years. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you have Quick Strike telling Megatron his plan to kill all of humanity is to find Noah, who's somewhere on the planet.
I like Bible Belt long strike.
I'm quickly becoming a big fan of a transforming scorpion snake robot that is a big fan of the Bible. Like he's doing his prayers. But like, because he is strictly adherent to the Bible, there's nothing that talks about the Predacons fighting the Maximals, so he's in a gray area where it is completely acceptable.
So I really want the story to bring my... So there's a lot of toys that came with the Beast Wars ones, and one of my favorite was... I can never remember. I think it's like Airburst or Skyburst. It's the Hawk.
Air Razor.
Air Razor, yeah. I'm like, oh man, I just wish she was in the show because they need more female robots.
Yeah, you need a lady robot. Air Razor was cool. Her episode was one of the better episodes. That's where you had Rhinox going on like the spiritual journey to save her.
Yeah.
To like the Transformer Afterlife.
Oh no.
Which became canon.
I forgot. If we're doing all that, Rat Pack has to come back.
Rat Trap rules!
Rat Trap doesn't rule, but he's alright.
Rat Trap, so like, to me, Rat Trap, what I liked about Rat Trap, and part of this is like misremembered headcanon, and part of this isn't, is that Rat Trap is the equivalent of like the over-the-hill, like 50s kind of guy who just wants to go into a bar and doesn't want to do any of this shit. Like they didn't quite know to make him either really competent and tired or scared. And it goes across as both ways. I personally like it when Rat Trap is completely competent. He's very powerful. He's just tired. He's like, I don't want to go on a stealth mission into like the fucking thing. I have to.
I just want to stay in the ship and work on stuff. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I went on this as like the easiest mission, and all I want to do is go back to the Cybertron bar and talk about like the hooker robots with their breastplates off, because he talked about that several times. And I'm like, that's the Rat Trap I want to see.
Listen, he's a rat, so he's obviously from New York.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a walking guy.
I like you go like, he's a rat. What do we sound like? Well, where are rats from? New York.
New York.
He likes the pizza and his strippers.
He just wants to go to the strip club. He's working too hard. I can't do an accent. I can't do that. He's working.
I am not going to try to redo his accent.
I can't do Rat Trap. I can almost kind of do Waspinator. That is it. That is it. You get like the Cheetor. But I wonder how much the Beast Wars are going to be in there. Like, is it only Beast Wars?
If it's not half the movie, I'm going to walk out. Honestly.
Like, it needs to be all of it.
So the good thing is it's not done by uh,
The wherever it's like Rainmaker or whatever,
yeah.
formerly Mainframe.
Which I'm glad because now we got. Well, I'm not really glad, but we got a reboot of reboot, and now we're getting.
Oh,
So maybe we can get that Donkey Kong show coming back.
dude, that'd be. I think now is the time. Now is the time for like a surreal Donkey Kong show.
Yeah.
Like I'd be up for just a fucking weird ass because now like half like King K. Rool and shit isn't even owned by them. It's like Microsoft. So you can, like, what the hell would the Donkey Kong show even be? And it just make it weird. That would be a show if I could write for. I would like to be given the reins of Donkey Kong.
I'm feeling so. I think we've reached the age where media is wrapping back around on us.
Yeah.
So before all the shows we got were mostly remakes of older shows, and so now we're getting our remakes.
Yeah. What was it? Was it Red Letter Media and they said that like our generation they can't let us go of our own shit. So they just have to keep regurgitating it back to us. So it's like, yo, here's He-Man again.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars and Spider-Man. And you get it again and you're like, well, and I feel so conflicted about that because I'm like, yeah, and then I saw the He-Man trailer. I'm like, yeah, He-Man. All right,
Oh yeah, He-Man, awesome.
yeah, let's do that. Let's give that a go.
But why can't they ever bring back the good stuff?
I want to do Street Sharks. I have I
I
have
would,
such
I
a
would
I have
murder
such a
people.
grand idea for Street Sharks.
Street Sharks are biker mice from Mars.
So my grand my grand idea for Street Sharks is that my Street Sharks reboot gradually just turns into Berserk as as everyone in the Street Sharks is killed and the one man is left alive and he's branded and he has to go kill Dr. Paradigm who has become like the savior of the world due to his gene slamming technology that stopped like global warming and cancer, but he can't let him win.
Can't let them win.
Can't let him
Was
win.
there ever a crossover from Street Sharks and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No, they did do a crossover with Street Sharks and the Extreme Dinosaurs, aka Dino Avengers. And like, I always felt in both Street Sharks and Dino Avengers or Extreme Dinosaurs that the villain team was just so outgunned. I've never liked it when the villain team there's like three people.
I literally read. Okay, when you said Dino Avengers, I reached to like the deepest part of my brain and just pulled out a geyser of old information that I just had locked away,
Yeah. Oh, well, welcome.
like 3 or 4 of those toys.
Yeah.
And I had a bunch of movies from it. Holy crap!
Yeah.
You just awakened something within me.
Yeah. I know. Extreme Dinosaurs.
Oh god!
Yo, like, when's that coming back? Like, I'm all I would like to see like a '90s reboot where like you have all the '90s characters, kind of like how they did with Rocco, and now they're in modern day and they can't handle it. Like, yeah, like
Okay, okay. So no, go ahead.
no, you go, you go. I had nothing.
I was about to say, speaking of characters that are frozen and come back to modern day, they just finished a screen or a table read from episode 1 of season 2 of Clone High.
Oh God, man, I don't know. Oh, I'm This is like the nostalgia. Like part of me's like leave it dead, but then part of me's like I really like Clone High. Bring it back. Is JFK gonna be doing a Fortnite dance?
I hope so.
Gandhi 100% is gonna be doing a Fortnite dance. Gandhi's gonna be way into Fortnite. Is Abe gonna be sipping for e-girls on Twitch?
Yes. So here's the thing: it won't be Fortnite because those are kids. It's going to be Call of Duty and Battlefield and Forza and all the garbage stuff that college kids love.
Oh, that's true. Will be
The
Halo.
Madden. Yeah.
Come on, guys! I'm really into Fortnite. Oh man!
Oh baby!
I could.
Once you go in the corner and you look over, it's a bunch of kids playing Fortnite, and then you see some smashed on a TV.
Yeah, the Stinkies.
Yeah, the stink lines coming off of them.
Oh man! Didn't they say like one of the changes they were gonna make is that who is Gandhi actually a clone of? Because to make it not Gandhi, just so that India wouldn't be offended. There was something like they're gonna say like Gandhi was actually like God. Who was it? Who was it? I'm gonna do some fact checking. I'm gonna look at. I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, Gandhi was supposed to be Gary Coleman's clone or something. That to try to say like, nah, he wasn't actually Gandhi.
No, that's actually gold. That's fantastic.
Oh, Professor Scudworth and Mr. Butlertron, they're coming back. I love Mr. Butlertron. Mr. B rules, calling everybody Wesley. just doing it. Oh, I'm that kind of person. So, in summation, watch Odd Taxi because it's a new thing and not an old thing.
Listen, you gotta fight it. So I'm taking vacation next week.
Oh, yeah.
So I probably won't be on the podcast, but half of that vacation is just going to be me catching up on stuff I haven't been.
Yeah. Enjoy the vacation. Where are you headed? Unless you don't want to tell the internet.
That's fine. We're going to Savannah, Georgia.
Is that near a beach?
Yeah, it's like we got a place that's like right on the beach, so we can like get out of our house and walk right to the beach.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know.
No, I'm gonna let the 5 people that listen to us know my location. So
if you wanna, if you see Nolan, standing offer, if you could find anyone that appears on this podcast regularly, so Drew, myself, or Nolan, like if you see us and you yell target combo or something, something like that, like I will give you $1. I will be impressed, or I will let you be on the podcast. I will let you.
They can put down the area where we're at, and they're gonna look at it on a map like I'm not going there.
Yeah, you don't want to go. But I'm like, if you find me, if internet you find me, I will let you say upwards of 1 sentence on the podcast, whatever you want. There is stipulations. It cannot be like racist or sexist or anything, or like a threat. I'm not going to jail, but like anything else.
If it's a certain word, I can give a pass for it, so it's okay. But the other ones we can't do too much about.
No, we can't. You can't. I'm just saying, if it'll get you banned on the internet, you can't say it. But you get 1 sentence. You just say whatever you want. Whatever you want. Actually, you do. I will edit it if it's a bad sentence. But yeah, the dollar has been rescinded. The one sentence has been added. But you gotta say like a fact from one of the podcasts. Like you can't just say like you know us from the pod. You gotta prove that you're listening. And we'll know. We will know. Like in this episode, the proof would be talking about extreme dinosaurs. Like if you tell us about
I like holy shit.
like if you tell us about the extreme dinosaurs, then you're in there. I can't. What, extreme dinosaurs. You know, like if this was like a super like Castle Super Beast, I would have cut the podcast there with the ending of just the start of the Extreme Dinosaurs like theme song.
Yeah.
Because I just remember the theme song is just them yelling "Extreme Dinosaurs" over and over again, and then like
You gotta stop as like like they're flooding into my mind.
and then like something's really rocking on planet number 3, a something something prehistoric history, those colossal fossil fools with something 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 with the extreme dinosaur. It's like halfway there. It's halfway there. Anyway, before future terrors are unlearned, that's it. Bye. Extreme dinosaurs. Don't watch it.